Hello!
Oh, hello.
I am pumped. I'm in an excellent mood. Yay. It seems like you are. You've got your good tracksuit pants on.
I do. I got my good trackies on. Did you have that? Your shitty trackies that you wear around the house?
Yeah.
And your good ones that you can take in
Yeah,
public?
I actually too am wearing my good tracksuit pants. They're Puma.
Cool.
Looking for sponsorship. Welcome to There's Always Something. Good to have you here. This is, as always, a podcast where we talk about all the curveballs and silly nonsense, really, that gets in the way of life otherwise.
It does, Jen.
Oh, yeah, this is you.
Aren't I subtle?
I liked it. It worked.
It was like, introduce me, goddamn. It's like when you're at standing next to someone, hovering.
Oh, yeah.
Can you just introduce me?
But you never know their names.
There's something wrong with my
I
lipstick.
was going to get that for you. It's a bit of something on your tooth.
Okay.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm good.
Any some things this week? What do you need to vent about? Because I've got two.
Oh, go for it.
They're both trivial. One is trivial.
I think they're all trivial.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should rephrase. One is ridiculous, and I just kind of want to share because it's funny.
Yeah.
And then the other one... Oh, look, I won't even give it an intro. We'll just get into it.
Just get into it.
So I had to take, and all the oodle owners out there will probably understand this, I had to take my two of my dogs to get their anal glands drained this week.
Can't you just put so this is, you're already looking at me weird. Well, I heard that people do this themselves. They just put a glove on and a finger up the bum.
Prostate exam, yeah.
And that cleans their anal gland. Why do they need this?
Look, I'm not quite sure, but you don't, yeah, okay, never mind. Something about their poo doesn't snap off properly or something like that.
Oh my God, they're so disgusting.
Anyway, I believe it's rife in poodle crosses. Anyway, so we got that done. And then that's fine. The funniest thing happened.
What do you pay for that?
Well, you just get the nurse to do it. So I think it's like $35, $40. Okay. I know it does add up. You're right. I see your point. So Pam, my youngest, she actually is not even a poodle cross. I believe, she likes to go under fences and things.
It's called digging.
She likes to dig, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not her breed, but whatever. I think her sister's a bad influence.
Okay.
So in one of those instances, she's clearly, to me, scratched her nose.
Or has a cat scratched her nose?
Oh, God, I hope not. Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Could be a local heathen cat.
Right.
It's got it in for Pan.
Mm.
Anyway, so she's got a black nose and 2 white stripes through it.
From the scratching. Okay.
So anyway, we're at the vet, and the vet nurse that did it was like, oh, Pam's nose. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I think she just scratched it on a fence or twig or whatever. Anyway, she's like, oh, do you mind to take a photo and I'll ask the vet? I was like, yeah, go for it. Anyway, I get a call from the vet the next day. So I've had a look at Pamela's nose, and just based on the photos...
Formal name, Pamela.
Pamela, yeah. I think she might have vitiligo.
What's vitiligo?
I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Sorry to everyone who knows how to say it. It is what Michael Jackson had.
What, the skin discoloration?
So black skin.
Oh my. But was that a real thing with him? I thought that he was in a fire. And wasn't he in a fire and it was the plastic surgery that changed the tone of his skin or something?
I don't know. But I just thought it was so funny that my dog might have the same thing that Michael Jackson
ridiculous.
did. I know. It's so ridiculous. I just thought it was hilarious. But, you know, that's the something. You go in to get anal glands done, you get diagnosed with Michael Jackson disease.
I love it.
So funny. But the real meaty something I've got, and I think you can relate, as can others. So still, I'm very much in the throes of job hunting. Are you?
Yeah.
Still no luck?
Yeah.
So I was fortunate.
I'm just so jaded
here
by job hunting.
I was fortunate enough to get a bite. Yeah. In the last week. I won't say what company, but one you want to work for.
Oh, I love that.
And because you want to work for them, that have so many applicants.
Yeah, I know.
That round 2 is where you do an interview with a computer. And so you get asked a series of questions, one at a time, You press a button to see the question, then it records you answering.
A video?
Yeah, man. And you get 2 attempts. So if you F the first one up.
Why do they do this?
I don't know. I don't apply
for one. Weirdly enough, I don't apply for jobs that ask for video. I'm not an actor.
I don't apply for ones that are like, address the selection criteria. I'm like, I don't know that kind of time. Okay. So
you made a video.
So anyway, it was 5 questions. And the questions were hard because it was a kind of senior job. Yeah. You had to think on your feet, and I'm like trying to make notes and then consult my notes. And they're all like, their whole spiel in the opening was like, be yourself. You know, these can be stressful, but we want to know who you are. If they want you to
be yourself, they would invite you in and give you a cup of coffee and talk to you like a human.
Or call me, you know. I don't see in any scenario where, oh my God, I've got 60 seconds to talk to you and then I've got 60 seconds to record my answer to something, a very complicated question.
I've had this as well.
Multiple, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So that in itself is highly stressful. Anyway, come question number 3. So I've done 2 questions terribly.
Great.
Terribly. Because, you know, you're not even in your swing. By question 3, you're like, yeah, I'm kind of getting this. 2 attempts. So the first question, my first recording, I sort of like just fucked it up. I just like said shit and then sort of stumbled and then I was like, nah, okay, stop this. Got to start again.
Okay.
Whilst I'm re-recording my second attempt at question 3,
yeah,
I've got my laptop balancing on a stack of books and a bloody shoebox to get to the right height because I couldn't do it in the living room where my desk is currently because there's too noisy, there's people and dogs in there. Then for some reason, my laptop just decides to jump to its death during the second recording and they take that. They just take, you don't even submit it, they just take the second attempt as gospel.
So the computer died?
No, it jumped off the books.
When we're saying jumping...
It fell off the stack. So yeah, question 3, I'm starting to get comfortable. Absolutely ruin it because my laptop, and I just go, oh shit, and it collapses.
And it collapses, and then it accidentally, essentially submits.
Submits
because it auto-submits.
Yeah. So then the next question 4, I had to spend at least like 30 seconds of my 60-second window apologising / explaining what happened. So then I didn't even get to answer question 4. And then question 5.
Why did you even bother? Just continue with the story. This is great.
Question 5, I nailed, right?
As if it matters.
I nailed attempt 1. Exactly right. If they haven't turned off yet, there's something wrong with them. Now, question 5, nailed it. But instead of pressing submit...
Oh no, you pressed
I pressed re-record.
And then what did it re-record?
I had to do it again and I didn't do it as well.
Oh, I love this.
No, you're mean. You're a mean girl. So yeah.
Because we've all been there.
Then, anyway, after I've done it's still going, this story. After you submit your 5th question answer, of which one was then terrible.
Good. Not good, but like good for the story.
Yeah, 3 cultural questions.
What in the world could they
So they wanted to get to know me. I'm like, well, I'm a mess, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know how to use a laptop, yeah.
No, and the first 2 questions, whatever. But the third one was...
Yeah, what was it?
And you have to think on your feet, because remember, again, you've only got like 60 seconds and then...
Which I
to
hate
record,
the pressure.
So the third question was, what would your walk-on song be? Huh?
Oh my God, I love that question.
But what's that got to do with anything? And who knows what their walk-on song
Mine
is
is
to be?
right. I've got like 50. I think about it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an album in my phone.
Of walk-on songs?
Yeah.
Of anthem. All right, go on.
Yeah. Well,
hit us with it.
One of them, just off the top of my head, would be Katy Perry Rise.
Don't even know it.
You wouldn't. It's amazing.
I know the one where she tried to commit suicide in the bathroom.
Okay, well, it's not about that.
It's the only... and Raw.
Yeah.
And the plastic bag one. Fireworks.
Did you say Titanium? What did you do? Something from Sia? No, you would have done a musical theatre, Mum, that they didn't know.
So
did you do something from Phantom of the Opera?
Close.
No, you didn't.
Close.
Oh, you did something from like Joseph and the Technicoloured Dreamcoat.
Closer.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh, of course you did.
I'd just been
Do you love that I knew
Yeah,
this?
that's weird. So I don't know if anyone's seen it. If you haven't,
Do you
late,
think that's going to make them like you?
Of course not, but I've already ruined the whole interview. So
I know. It's like when people are like, what's your favourite band of all time? And ABBA's always in my top 5.
I love ABBA.
And I always have to preface with, I have really bad taste in music.
Oh, sorry. And we shouldn't have to apologise.
I don't have bad taste. I have great taste. I just do it to make other people feel like they're great.
Yeah.
I've got really bad taste.
Do you know what? As an aside, I just noticed I look like I'm in a prison jumpsuit. Because
you're wearing orange.
Bright orange. If you're only
do they wear orange? Because in Australia they wear green, don't they?
Do wear green.
Yeah, so this is an American.
Yeah. Okay. If you're only listening to this, not watching it, we can put it on the gram. Let's do it.
What were you actually going to say?
So that just, again, queen of tangents. So my walk-on song was Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar, which is ridiculous.
But I don't know.
Like a slow burn
but they're going to have to Google that.
Well, maybe that's interesting.
Oh, see,
because they haven't heard of it before.
I would have assumed that
they think I'm religious.
No.
Oh, God.
That they would want one where they go, oh, yeah. You know?
Yeah, that ain't me. Maybe I'm not a good fit for that company. But, apologise.
That is a wicked question.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I didn't even realise I had a whole folder until you actually
I probably, that's probably the only question I nailed in terms of just committed and just went bang and didn't waffle.
I'm going to get out the album after this.
Yeah,
they're all like real girl
you should make
power.
A Spotify playlist specifically for this.
It's in my Spotify list.
You have to share it. Share it with the pod.
Wouldn't even know how to
We'll put a link. I'll figure it out. We'll put a link into something.
Okay. Yeah, down. Down. That means yes.
Cool. Cool. I wish I could remember what I was saying before because I thought I was almost going to have a good point. Something about apologising.
Did they answer another question after you?
Nah, rubbish. Do you have any like special skills and stuff?
No. Everything is unspecial. That's why I need a job.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is what we're dealing with in terms of interviews these days.
I love it. Well done.
And comment us your walk-on songs so I can borrow them for next time.
It's a good question.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
Sorry, this just made me think of something so random. You know how I think people are going to tune out if you haven't already. This is the point. You know how like people usually in America, Americans can like women tend to like fall in love with a couch or get married to a train station.
No, I don't think they tend to. No,
You've heard about them though.
Yeah, but like it's okay.
I think
I'm going to let you continue on, but this is really a stretch. I'm putting it out there.
Well, I don't know what media I'm consuming, but constantly someone's marrying their sofa or their fridge or a train station. Anyway, I think
I'm trying to work out where this is going.
Yeah. I was judgmental, but now I think I get it.
Get what?
Falling in love with something that's not a thing. That's not a human or an animal.
Is this like the movie Her, where he falls in love with his AI device?
Could be.
That was really good.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, I love him. Haven't seen it. Although, oh my God, don't get me started on Joker too. That was...
Never seen it.
Don't.
We're
not friends if you watch it because I've told you not to.
Well, and also I'm not interested.
Anyway,
anything post like Poison Ivy in the 90s, I'm just not in. Like I reckon the last one I watched would have had Jim Carrey.
Oh, wonderful!
But
Joker, the actor's first movie is great. Just as an aside.
Well,
did he win the Oscar? I don't know why I'm asking you, but he should have. I'm pretty sure he did, and if he didn't,
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Anyway, I think I've fallen in love with a voice.
Oh, okay, we're back at this. We're still going, okay.
There's this song. My sister,
AI voice.
Shout out to my sister. She'll get it. I've been listening on repeat to this bootleg recording of Jesus Christ Superstar because it's just finished up its season in Melbourne.
This is so relatable.
Yeah. And I was sent through, my dark web contacts, don't have them, a bootleg of it, and I've been listening to it on repeat for about a week. Every time this one singer sings, I feel like I'm having a religious experience. I don't even know this person, but I want them singing Jesus Christ Superstar. Gethsemane, in fact, from Jesus Christ Superstar, my walk-on song. I want that to be the last thing I ever hear before I die. I've lost my mind.
Yeah.
Prison hasn't been good to me. But
Do you know who the singer is?
Yeah, I know who it is, but we don't have a personal relationship.
Okay.
I did get a photo with him though, so I'll put that on the gram.
Oh, so you know who it is? So you can buy
Michael Painter.
Oh, well, you just buy his music or album or something.
But it's this song, and I just.
Did you tell him how great it was?
Yeah. Of course I did. So back to this is a good segue into my audition, by the way. Do you want me to talk about the musical thing now, or do you need a break from me for a minute and I can come back to it?
Well, since we're balls deep in musical theatre, tell us about and I dare say it was a Jesus Christ Superstar.
It was, oh God, I wish. I should have. Okay, so...
Tell me you did something a bit more mainstream.
Not at all. Worse.
You kill me. I like the mainstreamness of it.
Turns out so did the people who were running the audition.
No. Did they give feedback?
Hang on. All right. Let me just get in. So for those who are first-time listeners, welcome and sorry. We're difficult to follow. So one of my things on my bucket list was to be in another musical before I die.
Oh, and I can't wait.
So I found a local community, non-professional, not amateur, non-professional society to audition for, and I did. And I had it. I had my audition.
Can you talk us through? I'm so excited.
So I rocked it. I already didn't think I was going to get very far because it is a very dance-heavy show. So it's, if you've heard of it, And Juliet. We saw that together.
We did. I loved it. I love that.
But it is, it's a jukebox musical, which essentially just means it's all songs you know that have been like loosely tied together with a story. So
the storyline's pretty rubbish.
Yeah, it's a lot of, no offense, creators. It's Backstreet Boys, it's Katy Perry, it's Kesha. God knows why.
I'm in on all of those.
And then the story is, what if Juliet hadn't died? So what if Shakespeare had written... Yeah. So that's why it's And Juliet, and Romeo is just not there. Anyway, so it's audition for that, and it's all pop songs, a lot of dancing. So I was like, it's not going to be me. Also, I was like, there's going to be so many recent VCA graduates.
I don't know why you just do this yourself.
That dance. Anyway, so I psyched myself out. When it came to choosing a song, I think I made the worst choice possible.
You could have picked a song from one of those artists. They've all got great songs, like fun poppy songs.
That would have been the smart thing to do. But no, I decided to choose a song that I did for my HSC in 2001. Okay. A song called Nothing from a Chorus Line. Because it's the
I don't know it.
And you never will. Because it's a terrible song. I did it for my HSC. It was well received. And I was like, I'm going to do that. It's the only song I've ever done with piano accompaniment. And it's like muscle memory. And it showcases a bit of singing and a bit of comedic timing. Because I'm like, it's the only attribute I've got is comedy, right?
Okay, that's not true, but continue on.
Yep. That's what I thought. Anyway, I get there.
I don't like you taught yourself down because you're actually amazing.
Oh, God, love you.
Yeah, you got to... Yeah,
we'll transfer that 5 cents
you need to see
what... account after this. Anyway, I get there, and it's, as I'm walking to this little school hall in Moorabbin that the auditions are in, this arguably the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life gets out of her car in front of me.
Oh, God.
She's walking.
Is she also an actress?
She's 22-ish, maybe even younger. Just drop dead gorgeous. Smiley as all get out. Like the friendliest girl you've ever met. Because I was like, you already look like Juliet. And she's like, like, oh my God. Like she was flattered by that. So humble as. She's there. She's got a book under her arm that's her song book. That's got a like her music book, all the music in it, with her headshot on the outside. And I'm like, oh God, this just went up a bit.
Well, maybe she does this all the time. I don't know.
That's what I'm dealing with. Anyway, we walk into this little hall, and there's like a separate room, and you just hear the most glorious, like the female version of Michael Painter, just singing this absolute belter. I didn't know the song, but I don't know songs. Belter of a tune. Brought the house down. Because they even clapped at the end.
Oh, that's
the
cute.
people that she was auditioning for.
That's nice.
It was so off-putting.
Yeah,
anyway, then
they need more than one person for a musical, so that's okay.
We'll see.
You can let old mate Smiley McGee be the star, and you're also part of the cast.
And I did say, oh, hang on. So that threw me just this incredible voice. And then a man just said, hello, I'm James. I don't remember his name.
Hi, James. Beautiful
looking thing. And was like, I'm going to be your accompanist today. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, have you got your music? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I had missed, and I looked it up after the fact, that they would not accept any loose sheet music. It had to come in a folder. I didn't have a folder.
Yeah, because they have to turn it on the...
Yes.
It's been a while, hasn't
it? The girl after me offered me her folder with her headshot on it. It's like, oh, do you want to use my folder?
So cute.
I was like, I love you. Not only are you gorgeous, I bet you're so talented and you're the nicest person alive. Anyway.
Oh, so she's lovely.
So this guy starts playing my song and he goes, hey, Anthony, again, another made-up name, do you want to swap?
I beg your pardon, is this mid your singing and he's playing?
I'm still in the green room at this point. The other woman's getting her applause in the next room.
Okay.
And he's like, oh yeah, what's the matter? And he's like, oh, it's just, so James is like, I can't play this. It's too advanced.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, fuck, what have I done? So anyway, James and Anthony swap. James has gone to go and play for the beautiful woman after me that lent me my book, her book. Miley Cyrus, The Climb was her audition song. Like, that's a good audition song.
That's cute. Miley Cyrus.
Good song.
Cute.
Anyway, so here's Anthony trying to like, and he's just like, oh no, I need 5 hands. He's like, how slow do you want it, or how fast do you want it? I went, whatever you can manage. Because I don't know. I can't even read treble clef. I can read bass and not well.
I can barely read English, so don't ask me about reading music.
So anyway, finally this woman's like, oh, Jen, how ready are you? Oh, yeah, go on. Shooting bricks. I'm like, I'm so a fish out of water here. I should not be here. Not that I can't sing, but this is the wrong show for me, I think.
I don't think, no, stop talking yourself down, stop talking yourself out. It's not the wrong show for you. It's right. No, it's not. What it is you haven't done an audition in a long time.
21 years.
Yes, that's all it is.
Yeah. So
it's like not riding a bike.
I don't have an update on that yet.
Back to your audition.
Okay, so the audition, I walk in, there's 50,000 people in there, and by 50,000 I mean
5.
Exactly 5.
Thank you.
Someone that's a professional caster from a professional casting company, audition coordinator, and musical director, head of choreography, or choreographer, I should just say. And they're all like, hi, loveliest people, made me feel very welcome, and I've just walked in and just gone, oh God, I haven't done this 20 years. But for some reason...
Did you tell them that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then
what, are you trying to talk them out of it?
I made it worse, yeah. I made it worse because I said, when they introduced the choreographer, I'm like, I learned the dance. But I tell you, that's a tough one. I'm not as light on my feet as I used to be, so ruined that for myself as well.
No.
But it's like in job interviews, right? I keep thinking, I've got to sell these people how great I am, and just forget all about the skills that might be of interest. So I was essentially doing stand-up. I'm just like, blah, 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 just talking, and then they're like,
I do that
okay.
Too. I do that too.
But they're like, we don't care about your anything. Can you sing? Anyway, go time, right? Remember, I've only got 6 minutes for the entire interview, and I've just wasted 5 of them, I think, just talking to people. So anyway, the chappie,
it's Anthony, an audition, not an interview, yeah.
I know. Anthony, Anthony's like, okay, and 2. And it's like, I've never heard anything faster. If Gout was playing, topical, was playing the piano, that's the pace. You know that sprinter that's breaking every world record?
I only know Usain Bolt.
Same, but different. Okay. But he's Australian. Gout.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a bit of fun.
So he
played too fast.
Oh my God.
But I thought you practiced.
But I don't know what happened. I think he was just, I don't know. And I'm not blaming him because I said just do it however you feel.
I think we are.
But I was puffed by the end. And it was only 90 seconds because that's the maximum we were allowed. But I couldn't breathe. I couldn't hit any of my notes because I didn't have time to take a breath.
That's why you're going to do a trashy pop song that's it's like almost monotone.
Yeah, and then just go bam, one note. So anyway, at the end, no claps, can I just say, for my audition. I just said thank you. And they're like, gee, I was like, oh, that was so fast I couldn't breathe.
Did you
I'm
say
like,
that?
Yeah. And they said,
Oh,
it didn't
God.
sound like it to us, so don't worry.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, aren't they? And then they said, and they'd had audition. I reckon they would have had maybe 40 plus people before me because I was in the afternoon.
You have no idea how many.
Well, you could book from 9, and there were 6-minute auditions, and I was at 2:49. So they'd had a few. Anyway, and they were like, oh, this is the first show tune we've heard all day. And then the MD was trying to be nice and was like, oh, it's refreshing. And I was like, oh,
Refreshing. Are they shaming you for genuinely loving musicals and show tunes when they are auditioning you for a musical?
How
ridiculous.
All I know is about a terrible song choice.
So you thought you must have been the oldest person auditioning if nobody else has done a show tune.
I know. Yeah,
That's
I must
hysterical.
have been.
I love it.
And then so it keeps going.
How could it possibly?
So the MD, bless him, I think this is the only thing that might have saved me, is that he was like, I'm just going to run you through a few pop scales. I'm like, okay.
So you did singing of love.
Yeah. And then he was like, and the next one, because he'd already told me he only had to do 3.
Okay.
Anyway, so number 3 happened. And then he went, oh, can we do one more? I was like, yep. Another half octave up. He's like, and another. And then he's like, one more? So he was like, oh, you really, really nice belts, right? Because that's all he wanted. He wanted to hear belts, and there was no belts. And he was like, the director actually chimed in with, we got none of that range or power from your audition.
Oh, so what they're saying is you've got the skill, but you didn't show it to them in the song.
In the song.
Because the song
was a terrible choice.
Yes. But that's good because now they know you can sing.
Yeah.
You just have bad decision-making abilities in regards to picking a song.
And then it goes on. I ruined it furthermore. So we had to do 2 monologues.
I actually think you're in.
Well, I've got updates. I had to do 2 monologues as well. Just tiny little short things.
Okay.
And I'd learnt them off by heart. I thought that's what you do.
It is.
I worked out what accents I was going to do. I even had basic
An
choreography. I had basic choreography. I was like, well, I'm going to pretend that I'm looking at this, and then I'm going to walk and just drop that over there. Like I sorted it all out.
Yes.
Anyway,
You'd blocked the scene.
I blocked it. Oh, look at you. And then from there, sitting behind a table, the director just sort of moves a couple pieces of paper towards me and says, "Here you go. Just read 2 of these."
Oh my God, so...
No preparation required. Anyway,
So
it's like, you don't have to use them. I was like, oh, I'm not going to. And then I panicked, right?
No.
I panicked. And I was like, you know what? Yes, safety net. I'm gonna use them.
But
it ruined me. Because I read them, all of my comedic timing, gone. All of my movement, my blocking, gone. It was shocking. Anyway, so ballsed up both monologues as well. The only bit of praise, because the MD was trying to make me not want to commit suicide. He was like, with the second one, they were specifically asked for a Cockney accent. So I did it, and the MD was like, oh, I really like how you committed to that. I could tell because you did a hard G, something like that. And better than that, but maybe not. And so, that. Anyway, and they're like, okay, well, that's it. And I was like, oh, frig. And I just walked home. But there's an up. I was so
none of that is bad.
Pleased with myself that I did it.
We always do this awkward high fives.
We nailed that one. I floated home on a cloud because I was so elated that I'd done it.
Yeah.
So since then...
Did you get a call back?
I get a text on Monday that says, hey, thanks for auditioning. You are not required for the dance callback.
Yeah, but does that mean you're out?
Well, it says at the bottom of the text, that does not mean you are not in consideration for a role. Okay,
so you might be part of the chorus line.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so because they're the big dancers.
Oh, then okay.
Anyway, and then I got a text.
You could be nurse.
I got a text on Tuesday. You are not required for callback. callbacks, as in any callbacks, that does not mean you are not in consideration for a role. We will let you know on Saturday. I thought for sure if they were like, oh, her voice is kind of nice, shit song, voice is kind of nice, she can do an accent, I'd get a call back and then they'd be like, can you sing a pop song? Just so we know you can.
Or you could have just auditioned with a pop song for a pop musical. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where were you? Where were you?
No, you were all like, no, I know what I'm doing.
I should have bloody done. I still should. I should have done a song from Six. Because that's like a pop music. Anyway, what did you say? Rise. Katy Perry.
Yeah, but I wouldn't audition with that. No one could get that. She's amazing.
Challenge accepted.
So... yeah, but it's not well known enough. It's
long story, short.
Well,
Saturday.
It's not short. You're a liar.
Long story, long. Very long.
That's how we like it.
I'll find out in 2 days.
Okay, so next week you'll... Stop it. Okay. Next week, we will come up with a way to celebrate that you either got in or another non-professional place to audition because you are... Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I could just find another place, audition with a better song.
Good. We'll get an update next week.
Now, you mentioned something about your youngest son.
Oh, this actually falls into the mum's WhatsApp. So... I have to preface with, this week it was actually me contacting the other mums to ask for advice / support because my youngest, who is known as Panda, is what my family would call as bold.
Right.
So he is the cheeky one. Mm-hmm. He's my youngest. And he's always the one that I can hear him. He's come up with a plan and he's trying to get like my other kids involved. Mm-hmm. So like one time I overheard him telling his sister about how they should run away to the park. That was their end destination, but they were going to do it without me knowing.
Oh.
Like and he's also the type of kid that like is not scared. Like, he does not worry about the consequences, which is really hard to parent. Because if you're like, well, then this will happen, he's like, cool, don't care. What else you got?
Oh, my God, I think he's my idol.
Right? He is, like, my family love it. Like, my brother calls me every week without fail and is like, what's Panda done this week? So, like, for example...
We'll get him on as a guest.
Right? Last week, I woke up and he had... Now, you also got to remember... I've got like kids drawing markers, but the permanent markers I have hidden because I already know, because we've already done lots of drawing on our bodies. And I've explained that we don't need to do that with permanent marker. So they're hidden at the top of my office desk. And during the night when I was asleep, Panda woke up and he went and found, of all colours, red. He found a red Sharpie. So he goes back to bed and colours in his both palms. Okay. And draws across his body from one palm all the way to the other. Okay. And so I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, what's happened? And he's like, it's blood. And I was like, what? And he's like, just joking, it's Dexter. And I was like, show you're a psychopath. Is that what you said? He's like, I wanted to scare you. Correct, you did. Yeah. And I got him to show me the marker and I'm like, how did you get that? And he's like, I climbed up when you were sleeping. Like, just didn't care. And I was like, well, I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to send you to school and you're going to have to face everybody. And they're all going to see that you've got red permanent marker on your hands and that will teach you never to do it again. Guess what? He didn't care. He didn't care. He was like, yeah, cool. The kids thought it was hysterical. So the reason why, so that's what he's like. So I contacted the mums and said, what do I do? Because we've all got a few kids. What do I do? I've never had a kid that doesn't want to go to school before. So my other kids love going to school Now, this one, he knows everyone. His teacher's lovely, but he is so focused on, no, he knows that I'm not working. So he just wants to, he looks at me like I'm his girlfriend. So he just wants to go to cafes with me during the day. Like, he just wants mummy panda time, and we can just like go bowling or go to the zoo, and I'm like, that's not actually how I spend my time. But in his little mind, he's just like, I'm missing out on some time with mum. If I just leave school, I can spend some time with her. We can go make pancakes. And so he keeps coming up with these ways to get sent home from school.
Oh, God, he's Ferris Bueller.
Right, he's Ferris Bueller. So the first one was he told them he was sick, and they took him to the sick bay, and he goes, okay, call my mum now and tell her I want to go to the cafe across the road. And he told them his order.
Okay.
Because he wanted to go on a lunch date.
Yeah, right.
And they called me. I was like, I'm not coming down. Put their kid back. Not happening. Having none of it.
Yeah.
And then so he upped the ante, and because I'd spoken to his teacher, I'm like, he doesn't want to go to school and la, la, la. Like, he's coming home really angry that I made him go to school. And so he got his brother's shoes, because his brother got a new pair of shoes, and he was so angry that I made him go to school instead of taking him out, that he got his brother's shoes and he threw them over the fence into the neighbour's yard. And then the third thing he did was he said to his teacher, well, I need to go to the toilet. She goes, this is awful. She goes, okay. And he goes, okay. And he eyeballs her and just pisses. And he's like, my pants are wet. Call my mum. Get her to pick me up. Like, he is
a psychopath. Can you say that about children?
He's a baller. Yeah, so I contacted the mum's WhatsApp group. No, these are the mums I've known for quite a long time. And I said, what do I do with this kid? What do I do with this kid? Because he doesn't care about the consequence. Like, if I say, I'll take away your iPad or you don't get dessert, he's just like, cool. He doesn't care. So I spoke to the mums and so we're all round tabling suggestions. And so we came up with this whole, and I've got it on my fridge over there. All right, I'm going to sit them down. So it was like, okay, we're going to have to give him a lot more structure and routine. So obviously he's lashing out, and I need to really like step up. And it's just me here, right? So it's, I don't have that mum-dad routine to play off each other of like, mum said. So it's just me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to write the rules. I'm going to put pictures next to the rules. I'm going to stick it up. It's got the times that we're required to do X, Y, and Z. And then I'm going to tell the school, and we've all got to be on the same page. And we're going to give this kid some structure and discipline that he really is craving. So I sit my kids down. at the dinner table, and I was like, right, we're going to have a family meeting. And they're like, okay. And then what happened was I essentially hosted what was like a HR meeting. And when you talk about everyone, but it's actually the entire meeting is about one person.
Yeah.
So that's like, so things on the list were all like, you have to pee in the toilet and not in the garden. And like, things that my youngest, he really needs to know that. And so, of course, my other two, they're eye rolling. And they're going, Mom, we already know this. Like, I am too old to, and I was like, just play along. So that's what we did. We had to have a HR meeting to get my youngest on board, and he is somewhat on board.
Okay.
Somewhat.
I assume you were going to say, so I put it on the fridge, and you were like, well, he burnt the fridge down.
No. We don't play with fire, thank God.
Yet.
Thank God. But he did get into, like, I already had the vice principal grabbed me the other day, and he was like, I was going to email you, and I'm like, Panda? And he's like, yeah.
What had he done?
He and his mate had gone into the area you're not allowed to go into, the out of bounds area, and they'd picked out all the new plants that had been planted by the gardener and thrown them once again over the fence. And then the neighbour to the school is so nice, she brought them all back.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
The Liz of your suburb.
Yeah.
What do you do?
He is a handful. Yeah. My family
And
love
so
it
the
because they're
mum-
like, haha, suffer in your jocks.
Gee, thanks.
Deal, I know, deal with that child.
So nothing came of the WhatsApp mums? None of them?
It was
had
about
just
giving them the rules
structure.
and the structure. And to be honest, that actually has worked. Like his behavior at home. Like he came in one day and was so defiant that he didn't want to go to school that he took a dump on the kitchen floor. So all of that side of things has stopped.
Where is he getting it from, do you think?
Oh, his father, for sure.
I didn't want to say.
No, I don't know. He just, in his little mind, he cannot fathom that if he's not there, he would be doing fun date stuff with me. Because he loves me. We have a great time together. But the discipline side of things. So I have to go harder, which is what I do. And I just have more routine, more structure. And he's a lot better, but I still expect craziness out of him. Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. So sometimes I just send stuff that he does to make the other parents feel good.
better. Oh, that's nice. Damn, I'm exhausted. Are you not exhausted? There was a lot in that one. I feel like I've just done an interview and an audition. No. Anyway, so please let us know of any of your somethings. Good luck with whatever somethings come your way this week. We will speak to you next week. I think we need to get moving on the stand-up. Yeah, maybe.
You sound very enthused.
I'm nervous about it. But anyway.
That's good.
Maybe if I don't get into this musical, I can build musical into my comedy.
Oh, you are really
skit.
getting
That's
your...
very niche.
I was going to say, you are really trying to hone that audience down to like a couple of people.
That's the idea. Okay, thanks everyone. At There's Always Something podcast if you do want to reach out to us. Follow us if you're enjoying it. Like our posts, whatever. You know the deal. And until next time, thank you, Yo.
Farewell. Thanks, Jen.
Bye.